My name is Alyssa Arce, and today I'm going to show you how to make protein pancakes. This is something that I make probably every day. I love working out, and this is a huge part of my healthy eating lifestyle. So I'm actually doing it with raw organic protein, and it's actually a brown rice protein. So you can also do this with whey, I believe, but I'm going to do it today with brown rice protein. So let's get started. So first, you're going to start off with half a banana, and you're going to start off actually by mashing it in a bowl. Everything is mashed up, and this is pretty much kind of going to be your batter. So a lot of people think protein pancakes are really bad for you, or they think there's tons of carbs, and it's actually not. Next, you are going to add, this is actually crushed flaxseed. So you definitely want it crushed. This is going to help keep the pancake together once you cook it. So I suggest, the recipe actually calls for 2 tablespoons, so I just do a couple shakes. So now we're going to do a scoop of protein. We're going to throw that in there. Get a little messy. Okay. So you want to kind of mix this in a little slow because the powder just kind of starts to go everywhere. Another thing I recommend putting in is a splash of almond milk. And this also helps with the consistency. Okay, so it's a lot easier to manage as far as mixing. Another thing I'm going to recommend doing is getting your skillet ready. So just spraying some fat-free canola oil. Another thing it calls for is an egg white. So 1 egg white. That in there. We're going to put, just to give it some flavor, we're going to put some cinnamon in it. Again, the thing calls for a teaspoon. I like to do maybe a little more teaspoons. I also like to put allspice, a little bit of that, and nutmeg. And again, this is going to give it some really good flavor. Some people even put pumpkin. It just depends on what. I like to do a 1/4 cup of blueberries. Throw that in. And then again, you're going to mix this all together. So this is pretty much your batter. It looks super good. It smells good too. And then of course the key is patience, because I like to put my skillet on high and burn things, and that doesn't work out. So the way the pancake is going to stick together is if you cook it very, very slow. So it is a little time consuming, but it's totally worth the end product. So pouring that in. So you literally pour it in like a pancake. So it's basically going to look like that. And then you just want to make sure that your heat is low. If you flip it too early, it crumbles, and it's still good, but it's just not going to look like a pancake. So the best thing to do is to flip it evenly. Let's see, I think it still needs a little bit more time. You can kind of tell just by the edges. If they're starting to crumble, you don't want to flip it yet. To flip it, so you just want to right underneath there. And it might break a little, it's okay though. Flip. So you literally cook it like a real pancake. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And take that out, scoop that on there. And then I like to top it with the leftover banana. And then you can use syrup. I wouldn't recommend it just because that defeats the whole health purpose, but that is the protein pancake.